The headmaster, who gathered us all in the gym without any real explanation. How many of her questions will she be able to answer?
If she's even in there.
Maybe she's, like, also cut up. The dog.
What a wonderful dog statue.
Excuse us. Hello. Howdy.
Nothing?
Maybe
No,
she's
no.
not here.
Mm.
Zetter, I think
Look.
check under the
Look
desk.
inside the cupboards.
Okay, there's somebody at the desk. She's super dead. She's sitting with her back to us, but her feathers are unmistakable green of a Nicobar. Speak to us, Headmaster! Have you gone deaf? Sakia, be polite. Japan is the country of courtesy, after all. Mm-hmm. It is her fault or mine that we had come here. Headmaster, will you... This... Sakia?
The headless master.
The thing here is no longer the headmaster.
It is now the headless master.
Her half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. The skin showing beneath her feathers is pallid. What madness! Her too?
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Oh. I must have clicked past something. I don't know. Third class.
Third class. The egg has cracked.
Like, I think I wanted to sort of get a handle on how long this thing would be. So I just looked at YouTube and looked at, like, other playlists to see Bad Boys Love, how long it is. And I think it goes up to, like, 11th class or something.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's more than 3.
Poisoning. Only a few hours ago.
We have a poisoner.
We have a poisoner, a murderer of asphyxiation and post-mortem dismemberment.
But that was also poisoning. Shell was also murdered by poisoning.
Oh yeah, that was a theory.
Yeah.
I believe she was already dead when the announcement was broadcast this morning, so...
Oh my. I checked her broadcasting equipment. And it looks like they put the video together from last year's disaster drill footage.
That would explain a thing or two.
Ah.
Meaning somebody killed the headmaster and gathered everyone else in the gym.
Somebody who wants to kill everyone.
Why would anyone... There is no explanation but mere obscene delight in the grotesque.
That's
just pointing fingers at this point, Saki. I thought you were on the doctor's side.
Also, this is how I explain my Saturday nights to people.
Like right now?
Yeah, I guess. Well, now it's pretty subdued. But otherwise, there is no explanation but mere obscene delight in the grotesque. When I snorf down like 20 cookies in a row.
Oh, yeah.
I think we may all be vastly underestimating the magnitude of whatever's going on.
I think this is pretty fucking big.
The double murder. It might be better if we kept this to ourselves for now.
What?
What?
There is one or potentially more crazy murderers.
Yeah, but to be fair, I guess when we're all inside the dome, it's better if people don't panic at the same time.
Why? If they all know to defend themselves?
I guess, yeah.
Strength in number and whatnot?
Yeah.
I concur. Until we have a proper grasp of the situation, telling the others would only cause unnecessary panic. First Shell and now the headmistress, both poisoned. Were they killed by the same person?
Most likely. But maybe not.
More rationally. Oh no. More rationally, they must have had a reason for killing her and fabricating the broadcast. This must be connected to the quarantine.
Yes, it's all connected.
Yes, we're finally here. Let us search for some clues, Cavara. Right. Let's start with the dog.
Yes, I found a dog.
Easier said than done. Every shelf in her office is piled high with documents and papers and dogs. Where do we even start? Incompetent feral? Examine each piece at one time, looking for anything about emergency procedures, plans of the school. Got it. You know what, Sakuya? Even a blind chicken finds a grain of corn once and now and then.
Even a racist clock is right 2 times per day.
PTA records. That's not it. Demographics for dummies. No. Transfer students. Wait. Next to that is the human representative? That must be Shell. And the date is from 2 years ago. Right before he enrolled. It's not really related to today's incidents, but it might have something useful.
Ooh, we get some backstory. Lore!
Or not.
I like lore.
I guess we don't get lore after all. There doesn't appear to be anything about converting the school into a shelter. Anything this large scale would have to leave some sort of paper trail were it official. Hang on, Sakia. What are you reading, Kavara? This. The human representative? It's locked, even though none of the others are. A minority representative is no more important than a transfer student or the like.
Hey, don't speak like that about
There's
minorities.
No need to have it sealed up like a criminal record. I wonder what's written in here. We can't exactly ask the headmaster to open it for us.
We must guess
like,
the password.
What do you mean? How is it locked? Like, is it a box with a lock on it? And
I'm guessing
inside?
it's reading on a computer.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Try the password.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Try
Pigeon 1, Pigeon 2, Pigeon 3.
Donald Trump. It's actually like I read those from time to time just out of pure interest. There are these lists that have like the most common passwords, and they like the 100 most common passwords. And like
Mom, God, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And basically, since most people are computer literate, like I don't know, like 80 to 90% of all people in the fucking world use one of the passwords on like the top 1,000 most popular passwords list. So what you do is, if you want to be like a hacker, a code cracker, you can program some sort of bot to just brute force things and just test every password conceivable. But any such bot will always be programmed to first check with the 1,000 most common passwords, and that's going to crack most security. But yeah, it's like the most common password is password, and then it's like ABC123 or 12345611111 2222222, stuff like that. But then there are some pretty interesting ones, and like these vary from year to year. I know that currently Donald Trump is on the top 100 most common passwords, and he was not like 4 or 5 years ago.
Do you think that's used by people who are for or against him, or both?
I don't know. God. So I used to work in the courts, all right? And yeah, I can talk about this. That's fine. I'm not going to mention any names or anything. But we had like these jail hearings where there's a criminal investigation, and you have to try if you're gonna like keep someone jailed while the investigation is ongoing, so in case they might like destroy evidence or stuff like that, or just witness tampering, whatever. So this guy was suspected of selling drugs out of his apartment, and he was just like denying everything. It's like, oh no, I'm not selling any drugs. No, never me. I have never sold any drugs in my life. Absolutely not selling drugs out of my apartment. And the prosecutor was like, so we found your computer, right? And we've already gotten access to it. So we already know what the password to your computer is. But just for the sake of the court, could you tell us what the password to your computer is? And he's like, I don't see why that's relevant. Well, just maybe just say what the password to your computer is, right? And he's like, drugs 1, 2, 3. Like, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Could you say that a bit louder? Like, it's drugs 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god.
Obviously, this is like just circumstantial evidence or whatever, but like it's doesn't really speak in his favor.
No.
So drugs 1, 2, 3 is probably not on the top 1,000 most common passwords, but it's top 10,000. I don't know. Maybe drugs 1, 2, 3 is among the top 10,000 most common passwords.
Okay. I don't suppose the key is in here somewhere.
No, so I guess it is actually like a file or something.
Maybe we should ask Mr. One for help. Oh my god, are they just looking at the paper file that says it's locked and they're just like, oh no, we can't get it open.
We don't have opposable thumbs.
Oh. Do you intend to break it open? Yeah, it'll be faster than looking around for the key. And that, I was wondering about it as well. That thing on his desk, some sort of control panel? Whatever it is, it's a her desk, oh dear.
Oof.
I believe it is a control panel for some machine, yes.
Some scarecrow-like machine.
And spread out next to it is... the dome. Maybe this controls the dome?
Maybe this controls the dome.
Yeah, I try, if I catch it before I get there, I try to correct mistakes, okay?
Maybe this controls the dome.
Maybe this controls the dome. Or the hatch we saw earlier. One did postulate that it would be in here.
See, they throw in words like postulate, but then they also have like just really weird little like grammatical errors here and there.
Yeah, and like the entire sentence of one did postulate that it would be in here is kind of weird as a whole.
Yeah, but that's how Sakia talks. He's pretentious.
Locked, of course. I doubt we will find it easy to break that one. Yeah, okay, try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, exactly.
That's my password too.
Try the Brian Pigeon. Oh, look, we got in. It's Brian Pigeon.
All the same, we have some actual hope of getting out of here now. Even just that is comforting. Let's go talk to Mr. One. I think that we have exhausted the possibilities of this room for the time being. Let us go. I guess Sakuya always needs to have the last word.
Yeah, kinda, right? Do you think we're gonna... Ah! It's a scarecrow!
Ah! Mr. Kawara. Yes, sir? Oh, I see you have yet to lose your open distrust of me.
for very good reason.
Well, 2 people have been poisoned, and you have access to all the poison. And we have evidence that the perpetrator went into the infirmary. It's sort of hard not to doubt you, little sir. No offense. Yes, offense. Not too hard for Sakia, though. How honest of you. Did you find it yet? The thing you forgot about.
I'm sorry?
The thing I forgot about? He must be talking about what he said earlier. His memory? I don't know. No? I'm not convinced you're not just trying to mess with me. Are you sure you're not trying to keep me from finding something you thought nobody knew about? How cruel, Mr. Kawara. Your boundless suspicion wounds me. He doesn't look wounded at all.
You know things. Tell us what you know.
More like amused. I have no reason to regret you solving this mystery, Mr. Kavara. Let me give you another hint.
Why can't you just fucking tell him?
There are no riddles here. If you want to find the truth, you only need to keep going. You need not use your brain at all.
Because I have it here in a jar.
Talking about? Maybe this is some type of what's that movie with the guy and his wife and the diabetes? No, what is it?
What?
His memory issues.
The guy and his wife and diabetes and memory issues.
Yes. Famous movie. Trying not to spoiler it here.
What's the title of the movie?
That's what I'm trying to get you.
Who was in it?
The guy with the jawline.
Who's the guy with the jawline?
Have you seen LA Confidential?
No. Is that like Richard Gere or something?
No, not that guy with that jawline.
No, John Hamm. No, not that guy with that jawline.
No, that's a different jawline. Oh my god.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, not that guy with the jawline.
Is it he writes the sticky for himself because he forgets things and he's trying to find out who killed his wife?
Oh, Ethan Hawke? Are you talking about Memento?
I'm talking about Memento. That's Ethan Hawke? I thought that was someone else.
Wait, is that Ethan Hawke?
No, I don't think so. I think it's I sort of have a face in my head, but I'm not a name.
Hold up.
But yes, Memento is what I was thinking about.
I think that's Ethan Hawke. We'll find out. But then, like, now I want to know who you think it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not Ethan Hawke.
I think it's what's his name? Daniel something? No. I want to say something with a D, but
Let's see. Oh, Guy Pearce.
Yes, that guy.
It's not Ethan Hawke, it's Guy Pearce.
No, yeah, Guy Pearce. Yes. And he is the guy with the weird jawline.
I guess he has a jawline.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good movie. Maybe I think it's such a good movie because I never rewatched it. Because I've heard people say that like it's a movie that like in some ways it's good to rewatch it because you see it very differently the second time you see it. But then it kind of sort of like kills a bit of the suspense as well. Because I don't know, people. This movie came out like almost 20 years ago. It was 2001 or something.
Okay, so we can't spoiler it. I was trying not to, but it's like...
No, I'll say this much. It's what's interesting about Memento is that the narrative goes backwards. So you see 5 minutes, and then you see the next scene is the previous 5 minutes, and the next scene is the previous 5 minutes. So you just see what happens backwards, because the main character is a person who he has been in an accident that has led to him not being able to create new memories. So he can't remember things. So he doesn't know what happened 5 minutes ago. So he just works with the information of like just what happened maybe 1 minute ago or something. So then when that plays out, then we get to actually see what happened 5 minutes ago. And back and back and back. And that's how you tell the story. So it all sort of comes together in a really neat way in the end. But I guess when you know that and you've seen the movie, I guess it could actually be interesting to go back and just look at it again. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Maybe we should watch Memento. Let's do that.
Ah. The point of it is maybe Ryota doesn't remember is what I was trying to say.
Well, that they're pretty straightforward with the fact that there are things that Ryota is not remembering.
Well, I'm not sure because they could also be like gaslighting.
They could be gaslighting.
You mean to say that you know the truth already?
But you just won't tell us, you asshole?
Well, who knows?
Oh, fuck off, Shu.
If you do, tell me, you fucking Nazi doctor wannabe Mengele piece of shit.
There you go.
I told you, you need only keep going Everything here is a plot that was laid out just for you after all.
I'm sorry, what? So what you're saying is this is actually the Truman Show, and Ryota is the main character of the Truman Show.
What? Just for me.
Are we in the Truman Show?
How long, Monsieur Bubble Gavarakam? Sorry, I take this as a challenge, Doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you may take it if that... you may take it that way if you so wish.
Ah.
I swear I will find the truth. And if I find that you killed Shell...
I will peck at you. Pick, 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 pick. Because I am a pigeon. It's pretty much the only thing I can do.
I will submit all of my evidence to the police so that you can be arrested. And the proper course of law can take its...
The proper course of law can take its... where were you going with that sentence? The proper course of law...
How do you say it? Like...
Can take its absence from the interruption of the circumstances of the case we are currently disputing.
Okay, fine. I was in the middle of a proper Trump sentence, I admit.
There we go.
So that justice may happen.
Like prevail? I don't know.
I don't know. My brain is dead. Let's keep going.
You have the best words and the best thoughts.
I do.
Still you.
Ho ho ho! Oh, I do look forward to seeing what sort of answer you find.